I have this shop bell come in for repair. It's in the shape of a pig, so it's probably for a butcher's or something. You press the tail or the snout and it rings, but it doesn't. So I'm going to take it to bits, see what's wrong with it. I've had them in before, but they are quite rare. So that's the hammer, and that little foot there stops it from ringing. When you press it, releases it. I'll just take it out. It just looks really dirty. Doesn't seem to be anything missing. That needs a good clean. That spring's just on a loop. Should be able to get that out, clean it up, clean the bell up. I want to try and get this key off so this comes to bits a bit better. Clean everything up. So that bit there just clicks the bell hammer. Whilst that spins round, just rattles the hammer. And that's the click that holds the power. So when you wind it up, it doesn't just come back unwound again, just like a normal clock. So I'll just make sure that's all clean and free and working properly. Put it back together again, it should be okay. Re-oil it. As all these parts are riveted together, I don't want to use a clock cleaning solution, so I'm just going to soak it in a degreaser. if this was a clock, when you take the spring out of its barrel, it should be at least 2.5 times the diameter of the barrel. Now that's basically what the barrel size would be between those pins, and that is clearly not 2.5 times, but this isn't a clock, so I don't know whether it matters or not. There's probably enough there. I mean, with a clock it needs to run for 8 days. This doesn't, it's just a bell, so you just wind it up and it rings and then you just wind up again. So I'm assuming it's okay. This is clock mainspring grease, so I'll use this on this spring. That goes. I've taken it to bits again because the spring keeps slipping, and I've noticed there's very little hook on that to hold the spring, so it just keeps slipping off. So I'm going to have to file a groove in the back so that it holds the spring properly. It's almost working right, but that spring there, that's the click spring, is loose, so it's moving up and down, which means it's falling off the click itself and it's not holding the power. So every now and again it'll just release the power in the spring. So I need to try and get that riveted back on so it's not flopping about and it's doing its job properly. So that's a little bit easier to see. That's the click that holds the power as this gets wound up, and that spring falls off like that, and it no longer engages with those ratchet teeth when it unwinds. So that is riveted through that wheel at the back, so hopefully I can just hammer that over a bit to make it a bit tighter. Still a little bit loose, but not much. It's a lot better than it was. It's not going to fall off the click anymore, so that's fine. So that's it back in, winds up, all it does is that arm goes round there and stops it from ringing by sitting on the escapement for the hammer, and it's forced down by a spring at the back. So this one lifts that one, that lifts on its own, that one pushes this one, which disengages the locking mechanism for the hammer. So every time you press the snout or the tail, it rings. It works fine, nothing wrong with it.